Hi, welcome to HGTV. I'm your host Camille, and I'm coming to you live from this year's showing of the Home Design and Remodeling Show at the Broward County Convention Center. With over 40 years of experience, this show promises to show you everything, whether it be home design, remodeling project, or you're just looking for that special something. I hope to interact with the many vendors, presenters, and even patrons here today. Won't you join me and let us experience this together? Hi, this is Camille, and I'm here with Becky Blackwood, one of the artists that are featured at this year's Home Remodeling and Design Show. Becky, a native Floridian, tell us, how did you get started in art?
Basically, I went back to college after a divorce and got a degree in architecture, and we had to spend 2 years in drawing. And I didn't use it in my profession. I also got a master's degree in building construction from the University of Florida. And years later, after I retired from my profession, and I taught college as a professor in building construction, I took on painting actually to relieve some of the stress that I had with my job in construction. And as I retired, I started painting more. And so I also fell in love with bromeliads, and that's a type of plant. And a lot of my paintings are bromeliads, and I have also a fetish for birds. I have some of my puffins back here that you've seen, and I have probably about 12 paintings in birds, and bromeliads about 10. So those are the ones that I seem to like the most.
Right. And are you particular to any colors or?
Well, as you can see by looking at my paintings, they're pretty vibrant, probably more so than most people. So, I mean, they take a special place in your home. They can actually help you coordinate your rooms and do your design around them if you want to do that. But they're special to me. I have them all over my house, so I really enjoy them.
Okay, and Becky, you said that you are a member of the Western Guild. Tell us a little bit about that.
Actually, I'm a member of the Western Art Guild. They've been around since the year 2001. We have 52 members. I'm the membership chairperson for the last 2 years. And basically what we do, we have demonstrations with our meetings every month at Rick Case Hyundai in Weston. And we invite people to come out and join. It's very minimal membership fee of $35, and we exhibit all over the county and Broward County and Fort Lauderdale, and we have a juried show once a year that everybody can has the opportunity to win a prize and a cash prize. So we're growing again, and like I said, we have 52 members, and anybody who's interested can contact me at cblackwood@bellsouth.net if they'd like to join.
And if I needed to purchase one of your artwork, where can I find you?
Well, at cblackwood@bellsouth.net, or at my phone number. My personal phone number is 954-791-8017. You can call me, and we'll talk about it. I'm able to negotiate if you really like something special.
Awesome. And you said that this was your first year at this show. How has it been so far?
Oh, it's great. I was surprised. I have my shift today. I haven't been the other 2 days, but everybody was very encouraged by all of the attendance here at the show. And I'm amazed to see as many people here as there are, and they're all enjoying our art. So it's been a really good event for us.
Well, thank you, Becky. This is truly amazing, and your artwork is beautiful.
Thank you so much, Camille. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Welcome back. This is Camille, and I'm again in the design space with designer Francis Aria. Francie, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And so, Max Space Design, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Max Space Design was founded in 2001. I have very big passion for interior design, so my dream has always been to be able to build dream houses for my clients and make their vision of how they want to live their space a reality. And I really loved the creative part, how I can actually impact how people live and make their living spaces more functional and aesthetically pleasing to them, so they feel comfortable in their house.
So tell us a little bit about today's design.
Well, the trend right now in the industry is a combination of styles. So right now there's a lot of trends about transitional, modern, and traditional. Here in Broward County, where we are right now, there is a trend where now people are moving into modern, but they're still very cautious about, they still don't want those clean lines, they still don't want the white. So my idea with this room that I created today is to do a combination of those things, so that somebody will feel comfortable having some modern elements along with some traditional, and so it's still fun with nice colors. It doesn't have to be beige, it doesn't have to be brown. So that's what I did in this room.
And is this your first time at the show? How often have you been here?
Well, I've been in the show many times. I have been here as a visitor. Then I was working with some other companies. And then when I started my company, I was invited, and I've been actually doing this show for now. This is my third time.
Awesome. And how has the experience been for you?
It has been amazing because I've been able to meet a lot of people in the show, and also I have helped some of the visitors here, and I've been able to answer their questions. And it's a little difficult sometimes for the general public to be able to put a room together. So for me, it's very important to be able to help them do that, achieve that.
And do you cater to all size budgets?
Absolutely, I don't discriminate. I mean, I don't do a small, or I can do like a very small cabinet, or I can do a whole entire kitchen. I think that everybody deserves to have whatever they have, whenever they need it. So I have no problem with any budget.
Wonderful. And if somebody is interested in finding you, where can they find you, Francie?
Well, they can of course find me by phone. My phone number is 954-701-3348. They can call me anytime or text me. And they like to learn more about our services. They can visit our website at maxspacedesign.com, where they can see some of the projects that we have worked on. And we are available 7 days a week. Call us anytime with your concerns and your questions, and we also offer free consultation. So we can come to your house and listen to what you want to do, and you know, we are really here to service our customers.
Awesome. It was a pleasure meeting you, Francie, and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, and thank you for the opportunity to be in this shot. Thanks.
There is lots more to see at this year's Home Design and Remodeling Show. We'll be right back.
No matter where they are, the restless imagine being somewhere else. And when they get there, They do things most people can only imagine. That's why we made the all-new Jeep Cherokee with its exclusive Select Terrain system for class-leading capability for wherever you find yourself.
At travelwell101.com, we will help you find and book the perfect vacation or weekend getaway. We have over 2 million hotels worldwide in our database, so we are sure to give you the lowest price on your stay. We will also help you book flights and car rentals. Our goal is to take the stress out of booking a vacation so you can enjoy the entire process. We are the first and last stop for that perfect vacation. Go to travelwell101.com.
Adam Case here, Vice President and Show Director of the Fort Lauderdale Home Design and Remodeling Show. Thank you for watching ForLifeTV, and we hope that you tune in soon.
This is Camille, and I'm back in the design area with designer Veronica. Ronnie, Mom Cave. Tell us a little bit about that name.
The Mom Cave? Well, my whole process was, you hear about the man cave, you hear about the boy den, that kind of stuff. And I wanted something a little bit more subtle. I wanted to I'm a mom, and I wanted my own space. So I kind of wanted to create this illusion for women, for girls,
Yes.
To feel special. So if you look around you, you'll see softness. You see a lot of flowers. You see a lot of mirrors, which, you know, us ladies, we like to look at mirrors. You see a lot of her little delicacies around there. And that was pretty much what I was looking for. I wanted something that you could sink into. I wanted something after a long day you could call it your own space. And that's what I thought I evoked right here.
Okay, wonderful. And tell me, how many years have you been designing?
Okay, I have been in the design field for over 25 years. I started out in fashion.
Okay.
And I graduated into interior design, but I now kind of intertwine them both, because with interior design you tend to want to bring a little bit of softness in there. So I always use some kind of a fabric type,
Right.
and which kind of lends to my fashion side. I am very familiar with fabrics,
Okay.
and I normally, or 90% of the time, I always infuse both.
So you also said that you recently launched your clothing line. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's called Couture You, and I specialize in design for curvy girls, because I'm a curvy girl.
Yes.
And I walk into the stores and there is things for stick figures, and I'm no stick figure at all. So I work with fabric that has a little bit of stretch, and I know how to enhance the body, the female body,
Right.
that is full and voluptuous.
And what type of wear is it? Just formal, casual?
It's a little bit of both. I do a lot of formal gowns, and I do semi-formal gowns also. So you can do a quick ready-to-wear, If you're packing to go, it's a fabric that has a little bit of stretchability to
Right.
it. So it's easy to get into, but not cheesy.
I love it. And tell me, what has been your experience here at the show?
Well, the home show has been very receptive. The mom cave is kind of like flying off everybody's mouth, you know, because they hear, everybody, like I said before, is used to hearing about the man cave.
Yes.
So the mom cave, they're kind of like, it's like a second take into it, and it's been very receptive. I wouldn't have been able to do this without my design partners, without Studio KTC. Kimberly, she's not here now. She's probably walking around lounging, working with Z Gallery, one of my sponsors, Renovation Room, Floor and Decor that I got the floor from, Benjamin Moore Paints, and the Italian Kitchen and Bath. That's the fabulous closet you see over there. So without them, this would not have been possible. And my artist over there, and she's also in the, her name just slipped me right here, but yes, would not be able to get this done without my sponsors.
Well, I'm sure you will tell us you don't see this as work. This is something that you love.
Oh God, no.
doing.
I love this. I love this, which sometimes is a little bit sickening because initially you get a space that is blank.
Yes.
No walls are up, but they're horrible walls. You need to do drywall, you need to mud it, then you need to prep it, then you need to paint it. And I never just put paint on the wall.
Right.
So we started out with like I said, a blank space, and we had 3 days to get this accomplished. So 3 days of sweat and grind, but now we look fabulous.
It's beautiful.
Yes, thank you. It came out great.
And where can we find you?
You can find me wherever you want to. My phone number is 954-257-2818, or you can send me an email, designerronnie@gmail.com, or Classic Designs and Events. And it's classic with a K, ends with a K.
Okay.
Designs is pluralized.
Talk about being unique, right?
So it's Classic Designs and Events. It's Ronnie, because I love to be called Ronnie as opposed to Veronica.
Yes.
And it's my phone number I just gave you, 954-257-2818.
And for those who are not here, what would you say to them?
I would say you are missing out. However, just give me a call and I can create a fabulous, a unique and authentic space for you. And I don't just do girl space.
Right.
I'm an interior designer.
Yes.
So I design around your eyes. Whatever it is that you're looking for, I can create.
And Ronnie, are you expensive?
I am as expensive as you want me to be.
Alrighty.
I work with realistic budgets. So once the budget is realistic, I'm here.
Awesome. It was a pleasure meeting you, Ronnie.
It was my pleasure. Thank you for stopping by and enjoy our glitzy, glammy mom cave.
Love it. Mom Cave. This is Camille, and I'm here at the booth of Fabry. Now I'm here also with one of the owners, yes? Gabriella. Hi.
Hi. Thank you.
So tell us, this is a family business, is it?
We are family owned and operated, yes.
And are you originally from South Florida?
Well, our father, who is the designer, is from Rome, and the rest of us are from Uruguay. But we've been in the United States for a very long time. We're very much American.
Tell us, what is your business all about?
We manufacture a home decor for the inside and the outside of the house. It's all made out of a compound resin, which makes it very durable. It does not rust. We offer it in 8 different colors and in 3 different mounting styles. You can either get it magnetic, which would make it very easy to install, glue on, or screw in. So when you place an order, you have the option of which one you would like.
And where are you guys located?
We are out of West Park. We do not have an actual showroom, but we do have a website. But our shop is in West Park.
And what is that website?
It is fabricreations.com, and that is spelled with 2 B's. F like Frank, A-B-B-R-I, creations with an S at the end.
And if I have a design in mind, I can come to you with my ideas?
Certainly. We welcome custom work.
And is this your first time here, or are you a regular?
We are a regular.
And how has it been?
It's been good. It's been good, yes.
And would you encourage persons who are just looking around to stop by? Would you encourage them to come and check you out?
Certainly, and definitely I want them to touch it and feel it. I want them to see how realistic it looks and how light it feels.
Wow, it is very light. It looks heavy.
And they have multiple purpose. Like this one could be a door knocker as well as a handle.
Right.
So.
And is this very expensive?
It is not. Our door knockers, this is our good luck tree, which everyone should have. They start from $69 up into about $160, okay?
But they look so much more expensive.
Oh yes, they look like real iron.
Yeah.
But they're very lightweight.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Gabriella.
Thank you very much.
Stay tuned for more as I interview Vice President and Show Director Adam Case after the break.
At travelwell101.com, we will help you find and book the perfect vacation or weekend getaway. We have over 2 million hotels worldwide in our database, so we are sure to give you the lowest price on your stay. We will also help you book flights and car rentals. Our goal is to take the stress out of booking a vacation so you can enjoy the entire process. We are the first and last stop for that perfect vacation. Go to travelwell101.com.
Max scored his first goal at soccer today, and now you're on your way to get ice cream. The health and safety of your family is your top priority. But when a distracted driver threatens that safety, should a lawyer's 1-800 number really be the first call you make? Golson Spine's team of doctors and physical therapists will help you and your family back to wellness and rehabilitation. After a car accident, call Golson Spine.
An idea is just an idea until you pick up a pen and put it out there with tools that put your ideas to work. Tools that create like only you can. Make your screen do more to put your ideas where everyone can see. Make it yours and make it known. Make your mark.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome. My name is Kim from Geno Designs, and thank you for watching ForLifeTV.
Welcome back, and I'm here with Adam Case. Now, Adam, for our viewers, tell us, what role do you play here?
So I am the Vice President and Show Director of the Home Design and Remodeling shows, and I oversee the production and producing the entire event, as far as from the exhibitors, the marketing, to the actually setting up of all the displays as well.
So tell us, how has this year's show been compared to other years?
It's been a great show. I mean, we've had a lot of interesting and a lot of new exhibitors, a lot of different types of products and different trends that have been introduced to the market in particular. I mean, we just happen to be standing directly in front of a company called Southern Vintage. They actually came all the way to Kentucky. As you know, every single year there's new businesses, there's a lot of the same businesses. You know, companies are looking to not only expand their local market, but you know, other markets within the country and internationally as well. Being South Florida, you get a lot of international presence. But in the sense of products and things like that, you know, we're really excited to introduce these new brands and in particular some of the new trends that have been introduced to the South Florida.
Awesome. And for your exhibitors, what have you heard from them, their experience been?
So the exhibitors are extremely happy, you know, especially when it comes to the quality of the people that are attending the show. You know, a lot of people are ready to jump on different projects, you know, whether it's indoors or outdoors, or even if they're just looking to buy furnishings. You know, I mean, exhibitors have been really excited about the type of interest level that have been attending the show.
So we noticed that you have 2 shows here in Broward, and then you'll be moving to Miami. When is the Miami show?
The upcoming Miami show will be April 6th through the 8th at the Miami Beach Convention Center. So coming to that show, you're going to see a lot of similar and same businesses, but you know, just like every event, you know, there's always new businesses, and especially new businesses to this local market in particular.
And for persons who are viewing who are not here, what would you have to say to them?
I would have to say the only way to really capture and get a sense for what's here is obviously by visiting. You're going to be able to be inspired, you're going to be able to connect with so many different types of businesses that you're looking for, but also find businesses and products that you weren't even considering or even knew that existed. So not only is it good to actually, you know, find the businesses to complete your projects, but also, you know, become inspired and really find other ways to achieve looks and designs that you might be looking for.
So from what we saw here, this is definitely a success story. Another year in the books?
This is another year in the books. It's a successful event. We're just excited as far as continuously building and bringing in new businesses and really exposing these businesses to the mass markets.
And you have something for everyone.
Literally everyone, whether you're looking for closets, kitchens, materials, air conditioning, or impact windows and doors, generators, pools, patios. I mean, you name it. If it goes in the home, it belongs in the show.
And we saw that you also had features of some designers. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the designer vignettes are really interesting because it really encompasses what the show is, and it really brings the entire show together. These different vignettes, you'll find that each one of the designers, they use actually different types of vendors. You might see 3 or 4 or 5 vendors a part of each vignette. So it shows the attendee how to bring everything together and how to utilize different types of products in a space.
Definitely. And Chris Lambton, he was awesome.
Chris is amazing. He has been on Yard Crashers on DIY Network. He has a new show that's out. It's called Lawn and Order. You know, a lot of people are really excited to get his feedback, and they're able to bring his tips and bring it to their own home so they can, you know, capture that same type of image that people are able to see on television.
And recently I heard that they had local artists also in place, and they're also incorporating the children, so it's for every age group also.
This show is for everyone, and what a lot of people don't realize, you know, art is really what makes your home your own, and what we've tried to do with these different local artists is really capture the essence of South Florida and bringing local community, because, you know, local artists, every piece, every painting, every type of artwork tells a story, and that's a way for the attendee to be able to bring a piece of the artist to their own home.
Well, thank you so much for bringing this to South Florida.
Thank you so much for being here, and we hope to see you again in many shows. Thank you.
Hi, I'm back and I'm with designer Roberta Black. Roberta, welcome. And tell us, Design for the Stars. I see you have a design right here. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I've been here in the show. This is my fourth show. And I first got inspired by this fabric here in the back. I love it. And then from there, I just, designed the rest of the concept. It is a guest room with a bathroom. And I just had some fun with colors. And, I love to do a little bit of modern with some nature elements.
Yes, I'm seeing that you had the wood inspired in the bathroom. That's really calming.
Yes, exactly. It just gives a little bit more warmth because sometimes modern can be very cold. And so when you mixture the elements, color and nature, it just brings the warmth to modern, and just it makes the room so much beautiful and bright and warm.
And how many years have you been doing this, Roberta?
For around 10 years.
And tell us, if somebody was interested in getting started in the business, what tip would you give them?
Well, first you have to study. You have to look at magazines, see what is trendy. Traveling, I think it's a great thing because you get to know what is out there, see hotels, see restaurants, and then go network, talk to people, right? And then that's kind of how you start, and then you go from there.
And you have to love design.
Well, I adore what I do. So to me, it's not a job. It's not work. It really is something that it comes natural.
And you said that this is your fourth year here. How is this experience for you?
Oh, it's wonderful. The home and remodeling show family, that's how I call them. It's really a family to me. They have been amazing. The show is beautiful. There's so much to offer. And they really have helped me in my career. And I really do love being here.
And where can we find you, Roberta?
I'm in Aventura. My phone number is 813-449-3991. And I have a website, is rbdesignus.com.
Awesome. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you. After the break, DIY and HGTV star Chris Lambton of Yard Crashes joins us next.
Ooh, it's gonna be chilly today. I'll have to bundle you up when we take our walk. You want something to eat? I'm all ready for you. How about some mashed bananas, huh? What's your favorite?
It's never too early to talk with your kids about the dangers of alcohol.
Look what I have for you. Okay.
But it can be too late.
Just a little more.
Today's the day to start the conversation and stop underage drinking. TalkItOutNC.org.
At travelwell101.com, we will help you find and book the perfect vacation or weekend getaway. We have over 2 million hotels worldwide in our database, so we are sure to give you the lowest price on your stay. We will also help you book flights and car rentals. Our goal is to take the stress out of booking a vacation so you can enjoy the entire process. We are the first and last stop for that perfect vacation. Go to travelwell101.com.
An idea is just an idea until you pick up a pen and put it out there. with tools that put your ideas to work. Tools that create like only you can. Make your screen do more to put your ideas where everyone can see. Make it yours and make it known. Make your mark.
Hi, I'm Chris Lambton, and you're watching ForLifeTV.
Hi, this is Camille. I'm here with Chris Lambton with Yard Crashers. Chris, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me here.
And tell us, you're one of the main presenters for this year's show. What is it that you're bringing to South Florida?
Well, hopefully I'm bringing a little bit of my landscaping knowledge. I'm born and raised a landscaper. I've done it not only on TV, but real life, I call it, where there's no cameras around.
Right.
So I try to bring my expertise and get people outside, enjoying the backyards, and just having fun with their family and friends.
So the show, tell us a little bit about the angle that you go into people's yards, transform it, make it something beautiful.
Oh, it's so much fun. So I take the worst house on the block and turn it into the envy of the entire neighborhood. Yard Crashers, it was a 2-day crazy show. So in 2 days, we demo your entire yard, build it back up, and just make it incredible. And we make it personal to the people who live there as well.
Definitely.
So, you know, we put up pergolas if they like pergolas, if they like to cook, outdoor kitchens. So it's a fun show to work on. And the best part is that at the end, the family, they have a brand new backyard and a great place to entertain and have fun in.
So in Florida, the weather is somewhat perfect for lawns.
You wrote it in the fact that I'm from the Northeast and that I have to go back to the cold weather.
Yes. And so there are many persons, especially like my mom.
Yeah.
Weeds in the background, can't grow anything. What advice would you have for her?
You know what? Anyone can grow anything. It just takes a little bit of commitment. If your mom can't grow a lawn in the backyard, you know what? Get rid of the lawn, put in some pots, grow some nice herbs and veggies in the backyard. You know, a lawn is kind of a waste. You know, if you just look at your backyard and all you have is a lawn back there, that to me is not a backyard. Get rid of your lawns, put in patios, places to entertain, you know, a fire pit for those cold Florida nights, right? And I mean, I love to grow my own herbs and veggies.
Yes.
That's what I like to push a lot.
Yes.
So, you know, grow that, and then if you can't grow flowers and stuff in the backyard, pots are the best because you can control the kind of soil you'll have in there,
right,
which gives you the best nutrients. Because Florida, it's like Cape Cod, it's a big sandbar more or less.
Right.
So there's no nutrients in the soil. So you have to add the right nutrients either through fertilizer or potting soil.
So in your presentation today, will you be giving homeowners some of those tips?
Yes, I try to have everybody walk away with at least 1 or 2 different ideas they can bring back to their backyard and get them enjoying the backyard, getting out there and working.
So will we see you again sometime in the future?
Hopefully in the next month or 2 when it's cold up in the Northeast, I'll come back down here. So Fort Lauderdale, anytime you want to have me, Miami, anywhere in South Florida, I'll come back.
Awesome. It was a pleasure meeting you, Chris.
You as well. Thank you very much. This project right here I did for the new show, Lawn and Order. In the backyard, a tree had fallen down. It had rotted out in the center, and when termites get into a rotted tree, they only eat the rotted wood. So once they finished eating the rotted wood, they left. We had this nice hole in the middle of that tree. I sanded it down, put a poly on there to really clean it up, brought out all the beautiful grains, and I actually turned it into a planter in the front yard. I put some succulents in there. 10 inches down, I got a piece of plywood, dropped it right down, so it's got a false bottom, and it turned into a beautiful little planter in the front yard. So again, I reused something I found in that backyard and turned it into a nice little focal point. So if you don't have a big enough yard where you can do all these activities in, it just means you have to get more creative. So if you have a small space, there's still ways to bring color into your backyard and have whatever kind of plants you want. This is actually at a bar in Austin, Texas. Second story bar. They wanted to block one of the sides because if you walk down the street, you can look right up inside the bar. So we brought up these 2 core cinder blocks. So it's a pretty good workout. Two flights of stairs up to this bar. Stacked them as a wall, painted them a dark gray, and then put all kinds of annuals in there. So it turned into a decorative wall. If they want to move it, it's easy to move around, and adds a cool little decorative detail to that bar area. You'll see on Pinterest as well, with cinder blocks, there's all kinds of cool ways to use cinder blocks. I used them for a mailbox on one show. It's a really creative and inexpensive way to use pre-made cement forms, more or less, for either walls or wall structures like that for planting. Another thing I like to use are these things called woolly pockets. Woolly pockets are great if you live in a condo, you have a railing outside, you can hang these woolly pockets on the railing, you can plant in them. I have basil, thyme, and rosemary planted in my woolly pockets, and then about a month ago, I bring them inside, so I have my herbs all winter long as well. They're inexpensive, they're indoor, outdoor, they come in different colors as well, so you can get colors that match whatever style you have in your backyard.
I'm back and I'm with designer and Cam from J Designs.
Correct.
Wonderful. Tell us a little bit about this space.
Absolutely. Thanks, Camille. This is our first showing at the Fort Lauderdale Home and Design Show. Welcome to Geno Designs. Our brand is Rest. The whole premise of this vignette is to create a living room space that has a Miami vibe, but with some personality. You know, when you go to various places in the South Florida area, you could go to Miami aesthetics, and most of it is mostly monotone. So here at the booth, we wanted to create some personality, some character. Hence, you can see some of the cowhide, you can see some color variations, and that was the whole premise in setting up this booth space.
It looks very fresh. It's
Yes.
open. It's
Yes.
inviting.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your background then in design.
Absolutely. So I have had Geno Designs for about 4.5 years. We were essentially based in the DC area. We moved out here a little bit over a year ago. And so we're located here in the South Florida area. And then, I'm sorry, what was your question? Oh, the concept. So the concept of the space is really to create a contemporary design space that has that openness and feel of a living room. When you walk into the living room space, you want to have that personal retreat. And that was the whole premise, was to create a very light, airy, contemporary, fresh and modern, but yet still feel comfortable and as well aesthetically beautifully in the space. I have been a designer for a little bit over 4 years. I started off working in the corporate sector. I've always loved spaces. I've always loved design. I love how it impacts people from an emotional connection. And really, that's what I wanted to do, is really to enhance on that talent and that skill set and to bring something different to the Miami region.
And how has the response been?
The response has been absolutely incredible. Just people are very receptive to the booth, to the aesthetics, to the concept, the fact that it's different, out of the norm. It's been a great positive response, and I can't be more happier. So.
And if we wanted to find you, how can we do that?
Absolutely. So you can find us at www.Geno Designs. You can also find out at our Instagram page, which is Geno Designs, hashtag Geno Designs or hashtag Rest, R-E-S-T.
It was a pleasure meeting you, and I really love this space.
Thank you very much, Camille, and I thank you for giving me the time and opportunity.
I had a blast. It was so much fun, so much information, all under one roof. I would say that the 2017 Home Design and Remodeling Show was a success. I hope you will join me next year as we do this all over again in Miami. This is Camille for HGTV.